We began this experiment by accumulating sounds that corresponded to each gender. We tested 25 men and 25 women, and they were mostly in AP classes and upperclassmen.
So once we collected all the data, we calculated averages of each sound and then an overall average for each gender.
When we originally started this experiment, we hypothesized that feminine sounds like heels clacking and a kitten meowing will appeal more to women, and masculine sounds like a car engine and basketball will appeal more to men.
However, we found that our hypothesis was not accurate and that men and women didn't react as we thought they would to the noises. And the top two for men were rock music and a burp, and the top two noises for women were basketball shoes and rock music.
The stereotypical assumption that female sounds appeal more to females was contradicted by the data of our experiment. We found that the two sounds that appealed most to women were basketball shoes and rock music, two things that are typically associated with male preference. This contradicts Erikson's identity versus role confusion psychosocial stage, where adolescents attempt to find their own niche in society and where they belong. This may be attributed to the sampling of mostly junior and senior class AP students who are likely more concerned with academics than fitting in or appealing to others.
Our data showed that both men and women both seem to like very masculine things.
So we predicted that women would like a noise of a love song more than men, but instead we found that men rated it much higher, and that was actually a difference of 3.1 between those scores. And we also predicted that women would rate a kissing noise higher, but instead men rated it much higher.
In our data, we didn't expect to find this, but we discovered that women had more, opinionated responses in that they most of them chose either 1 or 10, which are, of course, the two extremes of the scale, on the scale of like how pleasant or unpleasant they found a sound, which kind of leads us to believe that maybe women are more, opinionated than men, who also we found had less extreme answers that were more like in the middle.
So in conclusion, our hypothesis was not accurate because the responses to the sounds were fairly neutral for both men and women.
Something that we could have done differently if we redid this experiment is that we could have included a more diverse sample size, since right now we only tested students who are upperclassmen and are mostly in AP classes.
And we could have improved the sounds we used, like higher quality sounds, and also maybe changed or taken out fairly neutral sounds that would have caused a reaction from both genders.
Greetings, loved ones. Let's take a journey.
I know a place where the grass is really greener.
Crap, it doesn't make a noise. We began this experiment. You know what? It's like a 0 and it hasn't gone to 1 yet. But is that? We assume that women like such masculine.
Our data wasn't as we expected it to look like. We didn't expect it. Okay, that's not. Okay, I can't do it.